is your game different than 2 years ago?
Really just my motor, effort level. I really tend to make a lot of plays like all over the court, and really just like my involvement in offense, defense, and stuff like that.
What are some of the messages that the coaches are giving you? You know, you're one of the two big men that's expected to play on the roster. What are they talking about?
Just play hard, and I mean it's my 3rd year, so he just preaches to us to always try to lead all the freshmen we got. We got a great class that came in, so just try to come in and teach them the ropes.
At what point last year did you feel like it kind of came together for you, and was it more a matter of health or confidence?
It was more a matter of health. I mean, I kind of didn't have my fair share of injuries over the past 2 years, so that can always be frustrating and deal with you mentally. But I feel like around, I don't know, the end of conference, going into the ACC tournament, NCAA tournament is when it kind of picked up.
Was there a game in particular where you like look back, especially once Coach K got you in the film, and was like you did well, like this was kind of a turning point?
No, I wouldn't give all the credit to one game. It was just over a span of time. I mean, we won, I think, 6 or 7 games in a row, like 5 or 6 games in a row last year around January, February, so I felt pretty good during that time.
What is this group like on the court now as far as the style of play compared to the last 2 years? Does this group kind of establish its own identity yet, or has it been too soon, or what do you think about that?
I mean, it's kind of too soon to give this group an identity, but I mean, we're really versatile. We have a lot of guys that can play multiple positions, so I mean, that's always good to not have stagnant players on the court.
What have you seen out of some of the freshmen so far? Can you talk a little bit about their games?
Really just how hard they work. It's really, talent is always going to be there, and skill. I mean, I've been around a lot of guys with a lot of skill, but it's rare to see guys at such young ages want to like actually do like the little things and coming in early and doing like overtime work and stuff like that. So that's really the thing that just stands out the most.
What's it playing with 2 top 10 picks last year and practice every day? What did that do for your game?
I mean, it elevates it. You come to play against the best and with the best. So I mean, just having guys like that around you for like the past 2 years, it's been fun. So really, it's elevated me personally.
Well, if it was a trip like this, abroad, out of the country, we'll do for, team gelling and getting to know one another on and off the court.
I mean, it would just give us time to be together. We really don't know each other's games right now. I mean, we all got here. It's the summertime, so it's good to have us just come out and play against some competition other than ourselves and practice every day. So this trip should be fun, and we should grow a lot over these next couple of weeks.
You mentioned the injuries. What would you say was like rock bottom, the most frustrating point for you your first 2 years?
The most frustrating point was probably dealing with that knee injury I had last year, because at the beginning of my freshman year, I got hurt with my left foot. I mean, I had been hurt before, so I knew how to come back, but the knee injury was something I had never dealt with before, so that was just a really tough moment for me.
And that freshman year injury, you were in the starting lineup, right? Before, you rolled out of bed wrong or something? It was like a freak accident?
No, it was just something that developed over time. It grew towards like the beginning of the year. I missed the first couple games, and it really wasn't one day where something happened. It just kind of developed as we were practicing.
Has your training in the offseason evolved over the last couple of years to try to avoid injuries? Any changes you made to that and with the staff here?
Yeah, I mean, just focus on taking great care of my body, getting in better shape, eating right, just little things like that.
How close were you really to, I remember the rumors at the end of your freshman year were that you were going to transfer. How close were you to leaving here?
That was never really an option. It's a lot of rumors that spread throughout these years. So, I mean, you can't really pay attention to most of them. But no, transferring was never really an option to me.
What did you work on personally in the offseason? What did the staff have you working on? Did you stay around campus? Did you go home some? I mean, tell us about your offseason.
My offseason, I spent some of my time up here in Durham just really rehabbing. I had actually had a nose surgery like at the end of April, so I had just been trying to get back from that. But just getting in better shape. I've been taking care of my body this summer and eating right, and just looking forward to this year.
Coach K was singing your praises in another interview. What do you feel like people can expect out of Marques Bolden this season?
Big things, because I mean, I'm really excited. It's my junior year. We got a great group of guys. Playing with these guys really should elevate my game. So I feel great.
You feel like we haven't really seen what you can do? I mean, from high school till now, we haven't really seen what your full potential.
No.
Anybody else for Marques?
Thanks for
All right.